Part 1. White Clouds. Pegasus Moon. Throne of Knowledge. The northern lands are enveloped in a bitter cold, and frigid winds are carried across the sea to the south of Adrestia. When feather-white snow falls on Fodlan's locket, the fort looks as delicate as a pearl. However, beneath that snowy blanket, her throat is more treacherous than ever.
Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagvi here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we got our revenge. Took out Chronica and Silent, but we also became one with Sothis and have awakened into an enlightened form. Now as we're waiting for this loading to go by, we can begin this month and see what we're going to be doing next.
Rhea, please, talk to me. What are you hiding? What is the meaning of how that one looks? It is almost as though...
As I said, there is nothing of which to speak. For now. At the end of this month...
I read Jeralt's diary. I happened upon it in his room.
What?
In it, he stated the reason for his departure. The baby, thought to have died in the fire, has returned to us. Jeralt realized that you had done something to the child and decided to flee. What did you do to that baby, Rhea? Nothing questionable, I should hope.
Seteth, enough. They will be here shortly. No more, I beg of you. I will take our dear professor to the Holy Tomb. There, I should be able to see our dearest wishes to fruition. When I was young, I heard her voice there. I'm sure of it. You may enter. I have been awaiting your arrival, Professor. Now that you have received sacred power from the goddess, there is somewhere you must pay a visit to at once. You must go to the Holy Tomb so that you may receive a divine revelation from the goddess.
The Holy Tomb?
The Holy Tomb is where the goddess sleeps. This monastery was originally built for the purpose of protecting that hallowed temple.
Only a select few know of it, but there is a legend about Seros and the Holy Tomb. Saint Seros, the first soul to be gifted power from the goddess, received her revelation there. She was told that it was her sacred duty to save the people of Fodlan, and that she must use her power wisely in order to lead them. The words that were handed down to Seros from the goddess will likely fall upon your ears as well.
Prepare yourself to go at once. There, may you find out why you were blessed with such power.
There will be a ceremony at the Holy Tomb. It is then that you will receive the goddess's revelation. You may share this mission with your students.
Do you think it's wise to bring them into this?
It is said that when Seros received the revelation, she had holy warriors by her side protecting her. Your students, who have followed you and fought alongside you through the darkest of times, are well suited to stand by you for the ceremony. Of course, as the leader of the Church of Seros, I will be by your side as well.
Isn't that too dangerous?
The Holy Tomb is a sacred temple that is sealed off from the rest of the world. There is nothing to fear. Even if something were to happen, I am more than capable of protecting myself.
Much has changed, but your duty has not wavered. Steel your mind for the ceremony and prepare your students well.
Seteth wants to see us.
Professor, a moment. I am sorry that I doubted your ability. I deeply regret ever holding such a view of you. It is obvious to me now that you are extraordinary.
Really?
Do you doubt your own power, even now? I suppose that's only natural. You've lived your whole life knowing next to nothing about yourself. Not even Jeralt could have possibly known all there is to know about you. But I wonder, are you satisfied with that?
What do you mean?
Are you content, not knowing who you are? Or do you yearn to know more?
I wish to know more.
That was a foolish question, of course. You are not the sort to be complacent. So, only one more question matters. Are you ready?
Ready for what?
The truth. All of it. Learning it will doubtlessly have direct consequences on your life. I do not know what those will be. You may decide, once you learn it, that you wish you hadn't. But even if you have such regrets, you will never be able to return to ignorance. So, are you ready to know the truth?
Yes, I am.
I see. That is what I wish to hear. The Archbishop continues to put her faith in you, and so you will continue to have my aid. More than that, I will put my faith in you as well, and I will do all that is within my power to help you someday reach the truth.
So we're now B with Seteth. It's Hilda's birthday. Let's have something sweet.
Thanks for inviting me. Oh, wow, thanks. So delish. Huh?
There we go.
Huh?
Really?
Huh? Have you ever cried, Professor? It's hard to imagine you crying.
Oh, come on.
Thanks for the tea. I hope you'll invite me again.
Tadaman's birthday.
My room works better for me, but I am willing to compromise for today. Thank you.
Let's see how we do with him.
Delicious. Indeed.
Working hours for guards.
Indeed.
Our first meeting.
Indeed. Well then.
Counting on you.
What?
Really?
Indeed. The crest of flames shares many traits with other crests, yet it also has many unique characteristics.
Perfect.
What? Will you drink some? Something wrong with my monocle? It is a custom-made piece, yet still problematic sometimes. Will you drink some? Professor,
Come on. Usually. There we go.
you do seem to have a mark of the exceptional about you. Thank you for a wonderful time, Professor.
By fusing with Sothis and awakening the progenitor god's power, Byleth has attained the certification for the Enlightened One class, which we automatically get changed into, and I love this outfit he's in. I love his Enlightened outfit. This is a really great outfit, especially the cape. Sadly, you can't wear it when you're wandering around the monastery, which is sad. I can't hear Sophie's voice anymore. So she is indeed gone. So let's go around and see what we can do around the monastery. Now, if you are playing Black Eagle, you want to avoid talking to Edelgard until the end of the month. Trust me, you want to do that.
Cage the wild boar. Look, he's losing his grip. Even in his swordplay, he's getting sloppy. If he keeps progressing like this, he's going to get himself killed. Kranya, Solon, they're dead, but we still have a glut of enemies. We still have to take down the Death Knight and the Flame Emperor. Our next battle is fast approaching. I'm ready for it.
Boss items. Doubt this is you.
Professor, please. If he hears it from you that he needs to rest, perhaps His Highness will listen.
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all. I have a headache, but that's just from lack of sleep. It's not going to stop me from completing this month's mission.
You should
The
rest.
professor agrees. Please rest, at least until the task is at hand.
I won't. Even if I tried, it's not like I would get any decent sleep. It would only be a waste of time.
Say, in town earlier, there seemed to be more people around than usual. Is there some festival this month that I'm forgetting about?
The House vs. House Magic Tournament. Let's see who should enter it. Let's have Constance enter.
I won? That can't be right. I won? That can't be right.
Oops, taking a hit. He's gone down.
Someday forgive me.
At least she has defensive boost because this is the day. Time for semifinals.
I sped a weakling to their demise.
Time for the finals.
They seemed ripe for defeat.
We won the tournament. Let's go hit the sauna. Bernadetta. Increase steam. Both maxed. Now let's go and check out the other places throughout the monastery. See what everybody's up to this month.
You look so different. You're still our professor in there, right? Did anything else change besides your hair and eyes? Are your arms bigger? How do your abs look?
I've changed quite a bit.
Really? You gotta teach me how to do that.
I don't think this is something I could teach.
That is...
Alright, let's check every golden deer item I have.
That is...
Alright, like none of those belong to him.
Good deal. Hey, Professor. You seem different. Lots of things seem different around here lately. I've noticed it. Have you? Hey,
See, quests.
how about a
Seems
favor?
there's some rare, valuable secrets. Da da da.
Appreciate it.
Right.
See what items are spawned around here. Doesn't look like very many. Now, you may be wondering, what happens if you go to the Holy Tomb? Because Sothis is now gone. Well, if you go in there to collect some items... you will see yourself. But more importantly, it is female Byleth. Female Byleth will be here. I don't know, because I rarely play as female Byleth. I don't know if male Byleth will also be here if you're playing as female Byleth. Yeah, your opposite... but from what I can tell, your opposite gender will appear here. So let's go back to exploring the monastery. There's nobody in the corridor there.
So hungry. Oh, is that you, Professor? Sorry, I'm really not feeling well this month. Even leaving my room for dinner is just too much. It's got nothing to do with your, changes. So, don't open the door, please.
Hey there. So, this month's mission is to take part in a ritual at the Holy Tomb, where you will receive a revelation from the goddess herself. What if she really appears? What if I finally get to gaze upon her radiance? I've always imagined the goddess, how beautiful she must be.
Oh, something I should mention, if you are planning on recruiting characters, depending on your choices at this month, you will not be... oh, that
Thank
item
you so
apparently
much.
belongs to
I've
him.
been looking everywhere.
Depending on your choices this month, you may not be able to recruit anymore. So, if you're playing the Black Eagle route, so if you're playing Black Eagles, be sure to recruit everyone that you can, because depending on the choice you make by the end of the month, you will not be able to recruit anymore. those who have played this game, they know the exact reason why.
I can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb.
Is this probably a place to bury people? I don't know either.
Probably a grave, that much is for sure. And it's likely underground. Beyond that, who knows? I can't help but wonder, though, just what kind of ritual is this?
No. And speaking about recruiting, I believe there's a character we can currently recruit this month as well.
No.
Let's do some fishing. Perfect.
Maybe.
In Bridget, we have legends. Stories containing people who have a spirit living inside of them. Those spirit people have much strength. They are maybe able to fly in the air or race across the ocean. Hair that shines and eyes that glow. They have qualities that are not unlike what you are looking like, Professor. Do not have doubt, Professor. The powers you have are like the powers of the legends.
See what the gatekeeper has to say.
Professor. Nothing to report. Although, I suppose, you are something to report. For a moment, I thought you were someone suspicious. Lucky for you, I am quite perceptive. It took only that single moment for me to recognize you. The professor went out and got some new power. Hello
Do some shopping.
This one, yes? I think this one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I think 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 this one, yes? I this one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome.
Let's shop what you got.
You have a good eye. You have a good. 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 A pleasure doing. You have a good. You have a good. A pleasure doing. Come again.
We got over here some black steel. Don't have room.
Hello.
Hello there.
Found a trout.
You there! I recently had an errand to run, and so I had to pass by the office. I didn't mean to, but I overheard Lady Rhea and Seteth arguing. Actually, it was more like Seteth was interrogating Lady Rhea.
Now, what he says there is interesting, which I will make a note of it at a much later point in the series.
People who live an inordinately long time, people whose hair changes color, and those odd heroes' relics. Is Fodlan some mystical land full of inhuman creatures?
Is the world different outside of Fodlan?
You should see for yourself. I'd recommend exploring west of the Empire.
See, do any of these items belong to you?
It's not my. Thanks. How did you know this was mine? Thanks. How did you know this was mine?
Herbs. Anything here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, wait, item. Who's in here?
Sometimes, I find myself thinking I should leave Garrigmach and return to my home, where I should have been all along.
Where you should have been?
Ignore me. I'm sorry. It's a silly thing. An old man's ramblings and nothing more. I hear that Lady Rhea will accompany you for this month's task. She's the pillar that supports the hearts of Fodlan's people. Her safety is paramount. I hope there are no complications.
Lost items.
Ah, thank you for bringing me this. Life without it was difficult. No, that... Ah, thank you for bringing me this. Life without it was difficult.
Monica, no, Kranya. Kranya is dead. And so is Solon, by your hand. Taking vengeance with your own hand. I'm sure Jeralt would be proud.
What? When you changed, even the other professors were taken completely by surprise. There's a ritual at the Holy Tomb this month, isn't there? I wonder what'll happen with that. I'm sure you'll be all right, but don't lose sight of who you really are, okay? However you may change, and whatever new power goes along with those changes, you'll still be the same person deep down. Remember that.
Lost items. Do any of these belong to you?
Someone lost.
In our battle last month, we really cut the enemy down to size. But there are other enemies we have yet to hunt down, not least the Flame Emperor. Once we've crushed them all, we can return to our peaceful lives at the monastery. It will happen soon. I have a feeling something big is coming.
Lost items. Do any of these belong to you?
Oh, this is mine. Thanks. I'm glad to have it back.
Right.
Let's run by you. Anybody here? The gravesite.
When I first saw you, Professor, with that hair color and that eye color, I thought you looked kind of like Lady Rhea. Like maybe you could be related. I like the way it looks. I wonder if I could change my hair color too. Maybe if I tried hard enough. If I thought real hard about it, I mean.
That would be exciting, wouldn't it?
All I need to do is get trapped up in a strange place and then escape, right? Just like you did. I don't know who...
Unless you have a goddess in you, I don't think you can get a hair like me. It's the accessory, but with a cute hedgehog, probably belongs to a female noble. I think I have an idea who that belongs to. And I don't think I can give it to her yet.
Really?
There's a few people hanging out here.
I always knew there was something special about you, but you've only gotten more and more extraordinary the longer I've known you. That transformation was just the beginning, wasn't it? I have a feeling that things will only grow more dire from here on out.
Cathedral time.
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
I hope this song reaches the goddess's ears.
The glory of progress.
Right.
Anybody else to speak to? Anybody at all? There's a net. The Moon Knight's Tale, a story recording to the Crescent Moon War. It probably belongs to someone who reads Tales of Cabaret. I think that would be Ash.
Professor! Sorry, this will take some getting used to. Your hair and eye color are completely different. You just don't look like yourself anymore.
It's only my appearance that has changed.
Of course, you're right. I'm just being silly as usual. A lost...
On this is... Who does that belong to then? Is it Bernadetta's item? See, meat and vegetables are both delicious, but some people complain about not liking one or the other. I just don't understand. Anyone can snub a good meal. Could say there's no concerns, but of course I would be lying. My ambitions are endless. Soon I shall blind the very fragment to my will. The clouds will obey my command. Go up then and reach and pull down your own hand. Oh, come on! How is that not right? That's stroking her ego. It's been a turbulent year. Oh, come on! Screw you! I hate those ones that are like, oh, you got it right. Oh, no, fuck you.
Excuse me. You haven't a thing to worry about. You have been gifted the power of the goddess. Furthermore, you have overcome the death of your father, Jeralt, and you have destroyed countless of our wicked foes. I am proud, so very proud of who you have become.
Thank you.
Once we finish the ritual at the Holy Tomb, all will be well.
Come here, speak to Seteth.
Ah, it is you. I am sorry, but I have a lot on my mind. I would prefer to be alone right now. I'm sorry to...
Let's go and take a look around.
Really?
I don't think we can go up here yet, can we? Nope, it doesn't give us the option.
Professor, I am so happy. Your new hair and eye color suit you well. We make quite the pair. But recently, I sense that things are a bit strained between Lady Rhea and my brother. She wants to do something at the Holy Tomb. I do not know what, but... Whenever it has concluded, I hope they will return to their friendship, as it has always been.
Who's in? Right! So you want to speak to Iolus during this month.
Captain. Oh, Professor. How long have you been standing there? I didn't see you. I was just sorting through Captain Jeralt's belongings. I haven't made much progress. I keep finding things that bring back memories. Clearing out this room of his belongings again, it's not easy.
You can recruit him during this month.
Oh, Professor. Anything I can help you with? I will do whatever I can to serve you.
Ask for assistance.
Leave it to me. No matter how small the task is, I vowed to Jeralt I would help you.
We got Iolus to work for us.
Oh, Professor, I was just haven't made clearing out.
Lost items. Does this belong to you?
Oh, this is mine. I thought it had vanished. Thanks. I owe you.
Now Iolus is now in our army.
Professor, are you positive? Really? Your appearance is due to the influence of the Crest of Flames? Intriguing. Unfortunately, I have found no record of Nemesis's hair and eye color ever changing. However, if that transformation was brought on in part by the power of the crest, that would be most, well, I suppose interesting is too small a word. Still, it would be an absolutely exceptional discovery. To know for certain, we must investigate further. So, close off. What? A full physical is in order, yes? We need to know if this transformation affected you adversely. Don't worry, it won't hurt a bit.
I love that. Take your clothes off. Let's see who else is around.
Really? The Holy Tomb, huh? I've worked here for years, and this is the first I've heard of it. I mean, it does make some sense. Sort of. Something about it is still weird. I understand now why they'd build the monastery in the mountainous center of Fodlan. Although, when the monastery was built, the Kingdom and Alliance weren't even around yet. But look how cleverly it was placed, right in the middle of the Empire, Kingdom, and Alliance. That's weird, right?
Interesting point of view.
Recently, Professor, I feel as though you've been a bit distant. It's like you're sort of floating above the clouds, separate from other people. And like you've got no interest at all in ever coming back down. How can I help?
I'm not being distant, so don't worry.
Don't worry. I thought maybe I'd ask and see what you'd say.
Well,
Let's head over to the library.
To be honest, I cannot keep up with all that's been happening recently. Monica was actually Kranya. Tomas was actually Solon. Who were these people? What about you, Professor? You were a true ally, yes?
That is my intention.
The most convincing answer you could have given. Still, I simply must take you at your word. I don't...
What the? That reminds me, all things considered, this year has been rather terrible. As far as the students are concerned, next month is the last one of the school year. Next month, we will hold the graduation ceremony, though it'll be an understandably subdued affair. This month, we ask that you carry out your duties as best you can, to ensure that our students remain calm.
I think that's everybody here, so let's go back down. Come on, there we go. Reasoning improved. Local specialties. Send you off. No. Oh no, that's an advanced seal, not a master.
Edelgard and Hubert have been busier than usual. Constantly coming and going, in and out of Garreg Mach. Perhaps they are doing something in the Empire. As the legitimate heir of the Eyre family, I have not heard anything about it. But if it were significant, I am sure my father would have told me.
Interesting. So Edelgard and Dimitri have been going in and out of the area. Dimitri, Hubert. Yes, Edelgard and Dimitri. The history of slang. Slang people probably belong to someone who has ties to slang. This is in the Blue Lions area, so it probably belongs to a Blue Lions student. Silk handkerchief. Who cares about their personal grooming? I think that is Lawrence's item.
Your hair! And your eyes! What happened to you? You didn't lose something as a consequence of gaining these powers, did you?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
I see. Well, that makes me feel better. But still, be careful.
Lost items.
What?
That's so.
Hello. Long ago, Saint Seros was gifted with a divine revelation from the goddess, as well as incredible power. Is that what happened to you too, Professor? No way! The Professor transformed before receiving any kind of divine revelation, right? Still, I wonder, does the fact that you've changed really mean you've been granted some kind of power? If that's the case, then what sort of revelation can be gained from the ritual? I'm guessing the revelation will just be a gentle reminder to use this new power to save the people of Fodlan. What else is there to say? You don't actually believe we're going to hear the voice of the goddess, do you?
Lost items.
What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this?
Nothing. New bottle perfume. An apple probably belongs to someone who doesn't often wear perfume.
How are you, Professor? Did Hanneman make his "I will do no harm" speech or promise this won't hurt a bit when he asked to study you? Both? I've a bit of research I'd like to perform. Nothing so crass as Hanneman's poking, prodding, and drawing of blood. No, I wish to investigate crest power itself. Crest power must have some kind of limit, right? Lady Rhea says any limits must be the protection of the goddess, but that doesn't quite answer it for me. That's not my...
There's Sylvain.
I swear, it's like you're an entirely different person.
Haven't changed on the inside.
I guess you're right. If I look hard, I can still tell it's you.
Oh, that's mine. Oh, thanks, Professor. You really saved the day.
Alright, let's go meet with other students we haven't spoken to yet. Now there is Edelgard. You want to avoid speaking to her if you're doing Black
Will
Eagle.
soon graduate and become unreachable royalty and nobility. You should show them respect now, or you might find yourself out of a job someday. No. One look at your students' faces, and it's apparent that would never happen. Even when your kids graduate, I bet they'll still think fondly of you. You'll always be professor to them.
Yeah, you want to avoid speaking to Edelgard, because if you speak to her at this point of the game, you can do something with her. And if you do it, I believe it will automatically take you to the end of the month. I will have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that is the case.
You've been granted this power by the goddess herself. Truly, you must be a very special individual. Maybe Seros transformed before receiving her revelation too.
I haven't heard anything about that before. Maybe that part never found its way into the legend?
It is told that Seros had a revelation, instructing her to use her power for good, and to lead the people of Fodlan to salvation. I wonder what sort of revelation you might have, Professor. No. Yes, that's mine. Thank you very much. I've been looking for it.
Motivation increase.
Right.
Into the food court. Foreign language with translations. And maintains oil. Someone who likes to collect weapons.
Oh.
Rooming charm. Someone who's afraid of lightning.
You're so strong now. I'm starting to understand why you were appointed professor. I thought I was stronger, but I still have such a long way to go.
Try to catch up to me.
Oh, I will. I still plan on beating you someday.
See, is that every student we spoke to besides Edelgard? Oh, right, Abyss. Let's make a quick trek down there.
Whoa.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. You look different. And you're acting different. You're just all around different. Shaking things up, are we? I think that's great. Gotta keep things interesting, right? For what it's worth, it's a good look, and you wear it well.
I get it.
Got a shady offer from somebody well-dressed. Noble's lapdog, probably. There was a big sack of coin on offer, but not a lot of real info about the job. It seemed suspicious, so I turned it down. Now I wonder if that was a mistake.
Interesting.
My word. It seems that the rumors of you receiving the goddess's power were true.
But you're still you, obviously.
Yes, I'm still me.
Good. It would be a shame if you changed into someone I didn't like.
It's clear to me, at least, that you are something more than you were. Something special.
Yeah. I just hope this newfound specialness doesn't spell trouble for the rest of us.
Huh? Look at you! Listen, all sorts of folks wind up in this place for all sorts of reasons. Nobody's judging. Whatever happened to you doesn't make one bit of difference to any of these people.
Not bad on a find.
Wow.
Things certainly have changed lately. Not that I mind. Or perhaps the only thing that's different is how you look. Or has your personality changed too?
I'm more talkative now.
Well, that's cute. Glad you're able to joke around at least. Makes me less concerned about you. Well, whatever the case, I still like you just the same as I always have.
Let's go over here.
Hey pal, how you holding up? The human body is strong, but we all have our limits. Even folks who fraternize with the goddess. How was she, by the way? A real knockout, yeah?
She was unfathomably beautiful. I thought that was unfaithfully emo or something like that.
I knew it. Good thing I never officially turned my back on that beaut, huh? Next punch I throw is for her. Well, in any case, we have our work cut out for us. No telling what they're planning next.
That should be everything. Let's head back to the surface. With that, I think we'll end the episode. So in the next episode, we will do supports and probably use up our remaining activity points, hopefully. So if you enjoyed this episode, do like the video as it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts of this episode. Share the video so that way more people can discover my content, help the channel grow. And I will see you all next time. Later.